Okay. Hi, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Jenna.
And we are the Alternative Study Break.
Hear the latest band news, new music, tour updates, and more from the alternative and pop punk scene.
This semester, we will be conducting interviews, giving away concert tickets to shows in the Cleveland, Columbus, and Pittsburgh area, and we will be having special guests.
Listen to us every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m.
And keep it locked on blacksquirrelradio.com.
You say you really wanna change, all you do is talk, and walk the same way. I say what you don't wanna say. I think we better stop before it's too late.
And
We are the...
I knew this literally.
I didn't know it was both. Sorry.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan.
I'm Jenna.
And we are the Alternative Study Break. And today we have an incredible show with you. We are with the band The Scenic Route. Woo woo!
Hey!
Yeah! Excited to have you guys in the studio. It's going to be a great show. We also have an announcement, which we're going to announce very shortly, about we got to interview the band One OK Rock, and we're going to announce when that's going to go live. So we'll do that in a little bit. But so for this show, because we have this the Scenic Route on our show, you want to talk about our social media?
All right. So if you want to follow us on social media, you can like us on Facebook, The Alternative Study Break. You can follow us on Twitter. It's at Alt Study Break. And we have a YouTube channel where we post our interviews. And if you ever want to, like, relive the glory, you can go on there.
Of course. Yeah. So for tonight, if you can tweet us at Alt Study Break, so just ALT Study Break, and use the hashtag. We'll do like Ask TS Route, because that's kind of like your Twitter handle. And then you can ask us questions that we can then ask them. So, yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. Cool. But we're going to first start off. I want you guys all to introduce yourself, what you do in the band, and then what else? Well, we said like your favorite
snack food.
Snack food?
No,
okay.
no.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. So who would like to start?
I guess I will start.
We're going this way.
Sweet.
Great.
We'll start on the cool side.
That's the way to do it.
My name's Laura. I am the harmony singer for the band, and my favorite snack food, hands down, is pizza rolls.
Ooh.
With the pepperoni.
Yeah,
Ooh,
good
yeah.
call. That's
Nice.
a good call.
Yum.
Am I up?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Thomas. I play the drums, and I really can't pick a favorite snack food. That was too much pressure too quickly.
They're all
many snack
amazing.
foods.
Just say the first thing that comes to your head.
Probably Oreos.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wait, which kind?
ate a row of
I don't
those
know.
yesterday.
Just all of them.
Is it all of them?
Yeah,
As
you
many as
don't
I
have
can get my
one
hands
Oreo.
on.
You do like a line of
Yeah, it's like
Oreos.
I'm about to do a line or something like that. It's literally, my roommates and I literally got in the car and went to Walmart and all bought like double stuffed Oreos, and we were just like shoving them in our faces.
Okay, no, there is nothing more fun than going to Walmart at like 3 in the morning and just not needing to go there and just getting ridiculous things.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, it's my turn.
That's okay. That's okay.
My name's Rachel. I'm the lead singer of the band. I don't really know what I consider a snack food, because I have weird snack foods, because I just like to cook, so I'll just like make myself a small meal.
She makes bomb brownies.
I do make
Ooh.
bomb brownies.
And you didn't bring any? How rude.
Sorry.
Next time.
I guess
Tone's good set.
mac and cheese bites or chocolate chip
Ooh.
cookies. Those are my
Ooh.
top two.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, I'm a
It's like all
comfort
the
food girl.
food.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm Andrew Kilgore, and I play guitar in the band, and I sing a little bit of harmonies.
Sweet.
And favorite snack food? Can it be an entree with a side?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Well, pita
Your
chips
answer.
and hummus.
Ooh.
Preferably roasted red pepper hummus, and then Gushers or fruit roll-ups or fruit by the foot.
Yum.
I
It's a very
actually-
reminiscent food.
Yeah, I thought you were actually gonna say green beans, because I've seen him just like eat like full bought from the store green beans and just like eat them like chips. Is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Heated or like
Yeah.
or raw?
Just raw.
Yeah, raw.
Just raw.
I
Oh.
like
With
his
ranch?
Yeah.
Just straight
Like-
out of the paper bag.
Like, imagine you went to the store and bought a thing of chips, but the chips were just raw, uncut green beans. That's what he does.
Ooh.
That sounds terrible.
It's only
That sounds good. Oh, okay.
Go
Wow.
home and eat some green beans tonight.
Okay, you do that, Jenna. All right, sweet. Well, we're going to start up the show. I want to play one of your songs, one of your new songs, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet,
It's
sweet.
okay.
We're going to be playing one of your new songs so like everyone kind of knows what you sound like, even though you're going to perform for us, which I'm so excited about. And we're going to be playing a One OK Rock song, and then we'll announce all that stuff about that interview to get that over with. And yeah, so let's get this on the road.
Woo!
Sweet. All right, here we go. Alrighty. So the last song we just played was One OK Rock with Cry Out, and the one before that was with the Scenic Route, who we have here today with one of their new singles, That Girl Is Gone. So I guess we'll announce when we're doing releasing the interview. Yeah? Do you want to announce it? You don't remember. We're going to be releasing the interview on Saturday. I don't have a specific time, so just keep up to date on our Twitter, and we'll be releasing it on our YouTube channel.
It'll be released whenever technology allows us to release it.
There you go.
You never know how long that takes.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while to upload it, but yeah, we'll be releasing it on Saturday, so look forward to that. Cool. Now back to you guys, why we are here.
The main event.
The main event. The main event. So, you can ask him something. We have plenty of questions to ask you and interrogate you guys.
All right. Well, we'll start with an easy one. Who are each of your biggest influences and favorite band?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I went first last time.
I guess I have to go first.
Cool.
Biggest influences?
Yeah.
Had a mild obsession with Blink-182 when I was young.
Oh, you were literally.
Babe, we're playing Blink today.
All
It's
right.
been
This
set.
is the Blink #1 fan right
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Aficionado.
All right, that's
I actually was
going
going to start a band because of Blink-182 when I was 12, and it was actually had nothing to do with Blink-182, but was called Cookies and Cream. And my
awesome.
best friend and I were obsessed with Blink-182.
As you should
and
be.
Yes, and we wanted to start a band, and the best part was none of us knew how to play an instrument. We're like, I'll just learn how to play bass guitar, and she's like, I'll just sing lead, and we're like, okay, let's do it.
That's
Oh, and then
awesome.
The one kid down the street has a drum set, so we've got a band now, right?
Done. Yes, that's exactly how it went. But
There you
obviously,
go.
it,
So is
nothing
that how this band was formed?
Not quite.
Not quite. Okay. Well, after you're gonna have to explain how that happened.
Okay. Well,
So-
I got Sum 41's a big one too, but
Ooh,
we can move it on down.
cool.
I don't know. I don't necessarily have a lot of influences, but I like a lot of just as a female singer, a lot of the big female singers are important to me. I love Pat Benatar.
Ooh, yeah.
A lot of the old school female rockers. I love Heart. And then I love I just adore Beyonce and adore Adele and Hayley Williams. We were talking about that earlier
Goddess.
off air.
Got it.
But yeah, just I really listen to a big assortment of music. My dad, from a very young age, got me into all kinds of different stuff. Sounds of Science from the Beastie Boys was my favorite album when I was a little kid. I knew the rap as a little kid when it was still on cassette,
That's
and I would
awesome.
listen to it in the car. But I've always loved all kinds of music. So
Sweet.
Cool.
Sweet. Next.
Well, I couldn't name anyone in particular, just classic rock drummers like John Bonham and Neil Peart and stuff like that. Just an assortment of songs that you kind of hear on the radio, and they're like, oh, I want to learn how to play that. Figure it out as you go. That's
Cool.
that.
I don't know how far back you want me to start. I guess when I was little, I was
Blink.
I grew up in a classic rock household, and my parents listened to classic rock, and my brother listened to a lot of heavy metal like Slipknot and Metallica and Godsmack. I was the one that wasn't allowed to listen to my music in the car because I listened to Britney Spears and Destiny's Child.
yeah.
So I definitely get my outgoing personality from watching all those divas dance around on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really listen to that music anymore. I guess my biggest influence growing up was classic rock because that's the only thing that I really carried with me. If that
Cool.
answers the question.
No, classic rock's awesome.
It is.
So I want you guys to explain how you formed and where the name came from too.
Okay. Well, I technically formed the band, so I'm the one who always has to tell this story. Back in, I think it was my last year. Was it middle school or junior high? It was my last year of junior high.
Mm-hmm.
I, like, a long time ago had tried to start a band, and we had, like, 2 practices and it didn't work. And then one of the kids who we tried to start the band with actually contacted me, and he was trying to, like, learn to study to be a producer. And he's like,
Cool.
I really like your voice, and I want to produce you. And then that just kind of turned into a band. Like, we were a duo for a little bit, and then we started getting other people in. And then after 3 months, like, during the summer, it broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, man, I just had a band, and it was really fun, and I don't care that the band broke up. I'm going to go find more members and just kind of keep the band going.
Sweet.
And then that's basically just what happened. I then, met some other people through different things. I've been working in the music scene for years. Like, ever since I was a little kid, I've been out playing. And then eventually, like, we've had some switched up members, but now we have the people that we have now. And it's great because it's kind of in all walks of life. Like, he's... we're all from Canton. He's from Berea. I'm pointing to Andrew.
Okay.
Nobody knows but them. And then, like, we knew him because we went to high school together. And we just met her online. And it's just kind of you got to find the right people that work with you.
Yeah.
But the story of the name, back in the early days before the 3-month period, we had just put the band together and we played a gig that was coming up in like a month or so. And the people who were going to do it were taking a thing out in the paper, and they're like, we need a name for your band to advertise you guys.
Right.
And we were like, well, we don't have one, so I guess we're going to make one up. And so me and my parents were all sitting there trying to figure something out, and my mom brings up the Scenic Route. And I hated it. I hated the name. I thought it was stupid. I'm like, I don't know about that one. I don't think it's going to stick. And now it's our name. So
There you go. That stuff happens.
Yeah.
I've actually heard a lot of other bands where it's like you just need it, last minute you need a name, you're about to play a gig and they just make it up.
I know we've talked to so many bands before. There's like, yeah, we just choose our favorite like song title or song lyric, and that's our name.
Yeah,
So I
it's
think
pretty
that
cool.
was interesting, but that's cool.
Sweet.
Is that hard to name a band? Because everyone we've ever talked to is always like, naming a band is way harder than writing any song or something like that.
it is pretty difficult because, especially after a certain point, like, that's your brand name.
Mhm.
If you start changing your name a bunch, then people aren't gonna remember you. Like, if you come up and... We had a band that we knew for a while, and their name was Endless Nameless, and they went as that for a couple years. And then they changed their name to Cicadia. And then, like, everyone who knew them was like, oh, yeah, their name's Cicadia now. But, like, they lost a bunch of people because nobody knew who they were anymore because they did change their name.
Yep.
So it's you gotta find something that will grab people's attention and that they can remember easily, and it's your brand, so
Yeah.
it is pretty difficult, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But I like it. I think it's a cool
I know.
name.
It's kind of got like an artsy feel. I
Yeah.
dig it.
How long have you been a band for?
Well, I've been like in the Scenic Route for 4 years almost, 3-4 years. They've all been in it like about a year, some a little more, some a little less. But yeah, the band's been going for about 3-4 years, and they've all been in it for about a year now.
That's good. And so you kind of like found your band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Very
Well,
nice.
You ready for some music?
I am. I'm ready.
Sweet. Okay. So you guys are going to play some music for us, which I'm very excited about. What would you like to start with?
The first song we're gonna do is called "You Better Kiss Me."
Okay, let me fix this first. Okay, 3 and which mic am I on? 4. Okay.
He's got to get his cajon ready.
Yeah.
Pain in the butt.
I'll be adjusting the mics a little bit so I can kind of get a feel, and then it'll be all good. So whenever you're ready.
All right, count her in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She woke up in the morning.
Up in the morning.
the things that he'd been putting her through while he was making up stories. Well, she was thinking about what she had to do. He found her bags in the hall, propped against the wall, and outside her car was running, and she was not gonna make all his careless mistakes. No, not for one more minute, baby. Put down the suitcase, oh baby. Turn the car around, and she said, you better kiss me. You better kiss me. You better kiss me, baby, one last time. Well, you better kiss me. You better kiss me. 'Cause you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Well, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Shoop, 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 And he said, baby, I know you're angry. Oh, baby, turn the car around. And she said, you better kiss me. You better kiss me. You better kiss me, baby, one last time. Well, you better kiss me. You better kiss me. 'Cause you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gone. Well, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Shoop, 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 shoop. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Very nice.
I love that.
That was a
Thank
cute
you.
song.
I really like the harmonies were amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's kind of our thing.
No, definitely. Oh, I love that.
That was cool.
Really enjoyed that. Okay. Do you want to ask him something, or you want to? We'll ask you one more question, then go to a music break. But I really enjoyed it. Also, if you want to ask questions, all you have to do is go on our Twitter, which is Alt Study Break. Tweet us asking a question. You can do hashtag Ask TS Route, and yeah, because we need some questions to ask. Yeah. Cool.
For real. Send us something weird. Freak us out. It'll be great.
No, any questions are
Make
good
it freaky.
questions. Yeah.
Freaky.
We
Let's
will
make
answer
this
any
on.
question.
If I can leave the studios in tears tonight, it'll be a good show.
Okay.
That was a joke, but
Let's just make it something we can remember.
Right, exactly.
You always remember crying leaving the radio station. That is forever embedded in the memory.
It makes a good Christmas story.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Do we want a fun question or do we want a music question?
We'll do a fun question. We'll do a music question when we come back after the break.
I don't know. This is my favorite question. I don't know why I love it, but what's your guys' favorite fast food restaurant? I love talking about food.
Yeah,
We're all
more
about
about
food and
food. More
music.
about food.
I gave up fast food for my New Year's resolution.
Oh my
All
god.
year?
Sometimes I cheat.
Sometimes.
okay.
But
when
wait, where do you
Who
cheat?
do you
Yeah.
cheat with?
When I cheat with Taco Bell.
Ooh,
Good
good choice.
call.
Good choice.
Taco Bell actually tweeted at us the other day, and I lost it. I was so excited.
Okay, I'm going to say something blasphemous. I actually don't like Taco Bell that much.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, I know.
My heart.
Whoa. The door's over there.
I
All right.
I'm just I'm kidding.
I'm
Can
just
I-
not a big fan of
Can I just say how disappointed I am in McDonald's menu right now?
Oh.
Breakfast.
Well, they did an all-day breakfast, which I'm sure everybody on the planet knows about now.
Yeah, and then they didn't put any of the good stuff on
They
it.
didn't put any of the good stuff, and now the lunch menu is like half the size.
Really, is it? I don't go to
That's
McDonald's
disappointing.
enough to...
Oh yeah, I wouldn't either.
No.
Yeah.
Try a McDouble with mac sauce. It'll change your life.
The only time I get
Okay.
McDonald's is when it's super late and nothing else is open. I'm like, I need chicken nuggets or I'm gonna die. That's basically the only time
Yeah.
I go
They
there.
do make a mean chicken nugget.
Mhm.
I go to
Yeah.
McDonald's when I get lazy. It's like it's close.
Yeah.
Probably Cinnabon. Now that I think
Ooh.
about it.
I don't
Wait,
think I've
is that
ever
a
had
restaurant?
I always
Oh,
have Cinnabon like at
it's
a
so good.
airport. That's when
Yeah.
I
They
always
Or
have
like
one-
in the mall or something.
Wait,
Yeah,
there's
they
some in
have one
malls.
at the mall, but I don't think I've ever eaten there before.
Is that like an Annie
You
Ann's?
need to. It will change your
Like
life.
cinnamon.
Okay.
It's like the
We need to make that.
giant,
I will buy
gooey,
one for you. It's that
Delicious
good.
cinnamon roll, and they're like the size of your head, and they're so
The size of your
good.
head.
Wait,
Donuts
so there
put, like,
is.
twice
Let me
as
get
many
this straight.
calories.
There is a
Pretty much.
there is a fast food restaurant that specifically markets Cinnabon.
Just let that
Yes.
sink
It's kind
in.
of like Annie Ann's where they do pretzels.
Well, I mean, you know the Cinnabon Delights from Taco Bell, right? The one thing I get at Taco Bell when I go there.
Is that
Those
what
are
they
so good.
Is that what they sell at the other place?
No,
Except
those
they
are like
sell,
kind
like-
of the fast food version of it, but it's the same
They sell
That- it's
Cinnabons
that-
like that big.
place.
Oh, it
And it's like gooey
They
in
are.
the middle. It's good.
No, yeah,
like
but
8,000
I
calories
don't
later.
like Taco Bell, but I will
So
say
worth
there is nothing better than getting like I get the big tubs of them, like the 24 packs, and I can only eat like 2 or 3 in one sitting. But then I'll like save them, and then like if I'm a terrible sleeper, I can never sleep through the whole night. So then at 2 a.m. when I want a snack, I just heat one up, and I'm like, yes.
Oh, they're so good.
Mine would have to be, I think KFC.
Oh.
Ooh.
I love comfort food, and chicken and mac and cheese is my favorite thing on the planet. And I also like mashed potatoes. So as you can see, I would like KFC.
I haven't been to KFC in like a few years, but every time I go there, like I'm always like, why don't I come here more?
I
often?
Right.
went to KFC
They need one like
today.
closer here.
Oh yeah, there's not one in Kent.
Yeah.
Ah, I
Very,
see.
That's
Kent's
right.
very selective with their fast food.
The
Mhm.
ones in Canton are weird because there's 2 in Canton, but they're both like on the complete opposite ends of Canton,
Mhm.
and they're really not close to anything. So
Uh-huh.
if you go, it's like you kind of have to be
You
like,
have to be.
I'm going to KFC today.
Right.
Wait, I have a question.
Of course.
And the answer to this might change my response. Is Chipotle considered fast food?
I
It's
think
like
so.
food-
I like to think
It's
Chipotle
food
is fine
fast.
dining.
I would agree.
Essentially, how many times I've
Fine
gotten in line at Chipotle and then looked at my watch, or not my watch, my phone. I mean, who has a watch nowadays? But yeah, and it's like, Taco Bell's right over there, and there's no line at Taco Bell
Especially at noon.
or dinner time. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like out the front door, and it's like, oh my gosh, how
Mhm.
long is this gonna take?
See, when I eat
Can't
Taco
wait.
Bell, like I can feel the grease. Chipotle, I just feel like this is a good meal.
Yeah.
I'm doing good right
Yeah,
now.
but any
You gotta
fast
wait for
food I
it.
get, I'm like, I can feel the grease.
Yeah, that's true.
It's also the feeling of success.
It's a good feeling. I'm full all day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Last but not least.
is yours Chipotle then, or
No, it is not. I'm actually, I'm not a huge fan of the Chipotle, but
Ugh.
I do like Annie Ann's. I definitely like their pizza pretzels with the marinara sauce.
Oh yeah.
So, I guess I don't have a favorite fast food restaurant,
Hey,
but I
yeah.
have a favorite meal from every fast food restaurant.
there we go.
You know what? That's the way to go. Cool. All right. We're gonna take a little music break. We have a little commercial to play, and then we're gonna be playing some interesting music in a little bit, some hard rock, and taking it back to the '60s a little bit. So it's gonna be fun. And we'll
He's
be
so
back.
hype.
I know. You're excited. So you listen to Black Squirrel Radio, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Clear your calendars. It is time for the annual BSR concert, Bangers and Cash. Friday, December 5th at 9 p.m. Come out to the Stone Tavern and catch some local artists, featuring Shag, Wall Creeper, Hello Weekend, and Cat Beats. It is guaranteed to be a banger you do not want to miss.
Very
Very
nice.
nice. Nailed it.
Oh, yes. That was awesome. Thank you for that.
I'm so surprised you didn't laugh.
I tell you, I'm ridiculous. You guys don't seem to believe me. That's what I do in my free time. His voice is like that.
Sweet. So, the last songs we just played was Slipknot with Custer and Jefferson Airplane with, let's see, Plastic Fantastic Lover.
Plastic fantastic.
Oh, we never did a word from our sponsor.
Nah, I'm good. We'll do that later. Surprise. It's very
We have to do it in the second hour again, do another live
Yeah.
read and whatever.
Lots
So,
of time with the live reads.
so we are still here with the Scenic Route, and we still have over an hour with them, so it's going to be a good time.
Woo!
Good
Yay.
time. So yeah, let's continue.
All right. So you guys are releasing, is it a full-length album here soon? Or you're working on it? Or what's the deal with that?
We are recording it this winter, and it should be released by next year.
Very nice.
Ooh, fine.
So is it like, so it's like the full, like,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a
like
full
14.
CD.
I think Brad said 14.
I don't know, 14.
12, somewhere
I
in
don't know.
there.
Well, our last one was what, like 10 songs?
10, yeah.
So probably about
More
the
than
same.
10,
It'll be
less than
full length.
15.
How many albums do you have out?
We this would be our second one.
Your second
We
one?
have a home recorded 3-song EP.
Mm-hmm.
That was just called Class 5, which is the name of one of our songs. And then we had like our full CD, and that was called Epic, and that was released like a year ago at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a long time ago. And now we're working on this one. This one, it hasn't been recorded yet. We've recorded some singles from it that are going to be on it. But yeah, that's.
Where can you find your music?
You can find not only our music, but just all of our stuff. If you just search us on Facebook, just search the Scenic Route. There is another Scenic Route. They're from Indiana.
Boo.
They're a bunch of old guys. That's not us. Just in
Yeah.
case you were wondering, if you couldn't tell by my voice, I'm not an old dude from Indiana. Or you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at TS Route, and you can stream our music at reverbnation.com/Scenic Route. And then the album, Epic, is for sale. Obviously, if you come see us, we have copies that we can sell you. Or it's on iTunes, Amazon, and CD Baby for sale.
Yeah, we've got
Cool.
a lot of live shows coming up these next couple of weeks.
Yeah, when's your next show? Isn't it on Friday? Don't you have a live show on Friday?
Yeah, and
We
Cleveland.
I think I'm gonna be
do.
going to that one.
Yeah, we're going to be playing at the Rock Bar, which I believe that's in Cleveland.
Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland.
Yeah, we're opening for Unsaid Fate.
Yeah, it's like across from
It's on the east bank.
Jacob's Pavilion.
Yeah, Jacob's Pavilion.
Yeah, so that's going to be sweet. By the way, all of these shows, I'll read them off for you guys, but they're all going to be on our Facebook page. It's the Scenic Route, so go ahead and like us on there. We're also playing the night before Thanksgiving at Empire up in Akron.
Oh yeah.
December 5th, we're playing in Canton at George's Lounge. That's going to be a full band, so we're playing acoustic tonight, but we have a full band with a electric guitar.
And we're a 6-piece. There's 4 of us here now.
Yeah. So we'll be a full band at George's Lounge. On the 13th, we're playing at Sadie Renee's. That's also in Canton. We're going to be there at 9 o'clock. On the 18th, we're playing at the Karma Cafe in Canton, which we actually just played there last week, and that was a really good show. There's lots of places for people to sit, and it's a really good sound.
But yeah, it's a real
It's a really
cute.
good place.
Yeah, it's a good place.
Yeah, and their smoothies are amazing.
And it's 5 minutes from my house. It's great.
That's really convenient.
December 19th, we're playing in Cleveland at the Grog Shop. And we're playing with the Moxies there. I guess they're amazing. I've heard some of their stuff. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're a big deal.
And then
Cool.
we're back at the Empire on the 31st of December.
Wow. I hope you guys who are listening wrote all that down because that was a lot.
We'll probably read it again at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Rachel, there you go.
Thanks.
You don't have to write it down if you,
So
if
do you
you
guys-
like us on Facebook.
do you guys like tour like outside of the Cleveland area ever, or do you just
Like
kind of
the
stick
Canyon.
in Cleveland mostly?
We mainly play in
Akron, Canton area.
Akron, Canton, a little bit in Cleveland. We're getting more like steady into Cleveland. Like we've had some more steady gigs there. We played in like Columbus a few times. The only time we've ever been like, we almost played in Pittsburgh once, and then like a couple weeks before the show, the bar closed.
Oh, that sucks.
So then we didn't get to play there.
They heard
But
we
then
were coming to town. They
Yeah.
just shut up. Yeah.
and then
Roll out the windows.
but then in turn, instead of that gig, we actually ended up playing in Chicago.
Oh wow!
So we got to play. What was that? Was called the Metro, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Metro in Chicago.
How
It was
cool
right
is
by,
that?
Stadium.
Yeah, right by
Baseball
the stadium.
Which
Baseball
one?
stadium.
Wrigley.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
right.
Okay, so
like,
it's
you could look at Wrigley Field from
Oh,
the
sweet.
place.
Very cool.
because I know that Wrigley Field's on
It was
one
the first,
side and
it was the first time
the
I had ever
White Sox on the
rode
other.
a tram system, and it was actually really fun.
Mhm.
I was afraid it was gonna be real gross and I was gonna hate it, and I was like, "This is great! I love this."
That one's actually not a gross one. I've seen some gross ones
Yeah.
before. So, but
Anything in New York City.
yeah, in New York City.
It's a little
Yeah,
questionable.
cool. All right.
That is cool. So, like, how long have you guys been, like, traveling and stuff like that? Are you guys trying to, like, tour, like, more, like, you know, cross country soon? Or are you guys trying to, like,
Maybe do
stay-
something in the summer or
Well, we're talking about like actually setting up a full tour,
Mhm.
like next year after the album's released. We're trying to extend our reach a little more and like go to some different places.
Yeah.
But before we set up like an actual tour, we're thinking about doing that next year.
Very
sweet,
cool.
sweet.
Is it hard to, like, get people from, like, other states to, like, figure out who your band is and, like, listen to you guys? Like, how do you... I've always wondered how people, like, can reach out to, like, all the way across the country. Like, how did you hear of this
Well,
band?
that's the beautiful thing about the internet, is that's what it is we have, you know, our Facebook and our Reverb Nation and things like that. And then I've had, like, on our Reverb Nation, we've had guys from India be like, "Oh, we really like your stuff," and I'm like, "I didn't even know you had internet."
Right.
That's cool.
But that's what it is. It's the, you know, people forget how it's the worldwide internet. Anyone in the world can have this. And
Yeah. Well,
That's
that's
how
the
you
same
find
thing
your
with,
stuff
you know, what people around the world could be listening to us right now if they wanted. I mean, I was saying that there's potentially people from Japan listening to us. So,
Hello, Japan.
yeah. So I don't know if they're still listening, but
the
maybe.
one Japanese word you know.
Konnichiwa.
Actually, our bassist knows how to speak Japanese, so I'm sure if you guys would have mentioned that, he would immediately try to show off and like.
Well, tell him that
cool.
we interviewed One OK Rock and see if he actually knows that band.
Yeah, I don't know if he does. I don't know if he knows a lot about the culture. I just know he's like fluent. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I wish I was bilingual.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, I'm ready for some more music.
Me too.
All right, so what's
What's
your
your
next?
next song?
Oh,
Your
you meant
next
us
song.
music. Okay.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I was like, yeah, cool, and I started taking my headphones off. Our next song is one of our newer originals. This is called One Red Minute.
All right. Okay, you're on 3 and I'm on 4. Okay.
Count it in.
1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3. One, two, three, four.
He was a city boy, stepped out of Cleveland, one step ahead of the law. He finally made his way out to LA, was gonna be a rock star, and he paid.
That last note, though.
know.
I was expecting that. Wow. It just keeps getting better and better.
I know. Don't worry, we'll disappoint you by the time it's over.
Oh, I hope not. Wow. All right, let me fix this back to where it should be. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, so that was really cool. You guys definitely have like that classic rock sound that you always talk about.
That's actually like a newer thing. The band really didn't sound like that until we kind of got like the members we have now, and then it really kind of turned into like a pop rock, but there's definitely some classic rock in there.
So that's like the genre you kind of classify yourself as, like classic rock.
I
meets
just say rock, honestly.
Yeah.
pop
Because people
rock.
are like, what are you? And we have some songs that are real like indie, and we have other songs that are real pop, and we have other songs that are classic rock sounding, so we're just kind of like rock.
I mean, yeah.
Even just the two songs we played are completely different.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely
yeah.
don't have like a cliche pop rock sound though.
Yeah, that is nice.
Bass.
And your voice is very unique. So, I mean, both of your voices.
Thank
you. I
you.
I definitely think that sets you apart from other bands. So.
I know I never see like dual vocals in like female fronted bands. I see it all the time in like guy bands, like where it's all guys, but never with girl. Like
Or they
female-fronted
can do it
bands.
when it's like recorded. They can have like
Well, yeah,
themselves
but,
do
like, two
backups,
people
but
singing
yeah.
Well, we
stage.
actually normally do 3-part harmony.
Really?
Yeah, but our bassist is he's like the lower harmonies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I just love harmonies, and I feel like a thing that's missing from a lot of music today is like just singers that show off harmonies and things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like I feel like it. I don't really know how to explain this. Me and Laura were having this conversation a while back. We were talking about how we almost feel like some of the pop singers that are on the radio today are very manufactured, and we don't.
Of course.
And then we hear some of them live, and we're like, wow, they're really not good. And this is some big famous person. And I guess our big goal is maybe not to be like big famous rock stars, but just to, we work our butts off every day. And I think we're pretty okay. It's just like trying to get some people that I feel like really deserve it.
Oh,
getting
yeah.
up there.
Oh, yeah. It's tough when you're in the local music scene, too. But
And there's some talent in Ohio. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'm amazed some of the bands we meet and just artists. Like there's some really good people around here.
Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of bands from Ohio. Like one band that is Light Years. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're an Ohio band, and they like are going across like the ocean to tour with like 2 big pop punk bands, and I thought that was cool. I was like, since when does Light Years get to do that? Or like, look at 21 Pilots. Like they're
Yeah.
from my hometown, and like 4 years ago they were doing free shows at like
or
the
like
basement in Columbus.
Walk the Moon.
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Well, like it's nuts how you don't realize that they're all from Ohio.
Black Keys.
Black Keys.
Oh, yeah.
And Foxy Shazam's from here, right?
I
That's
actually
awesome.
meant to ask you guys, have you ever interviewed anyone on this radio station that ended up making it big, like the Black Keys?
Not in studio, but we've definitely interviewed people that I know will go really big in the future.
Have you ever heard of Paris?
Yeah.
They're PVRIS. They like
We've interviewed them twice, and I'm positive that they will go big.
they're the next Paramore, I think.
Yeah.
They're like when we interviewed them the first time, they were the first opener on a Mayday Parade tour. Nobody in the audience knew who they were. They were a brand new band.
Oh,
Like,
I knew who they were.
You knew, and we knew.
I'm a super fan.
But they had like 2 singles out, and then like literally that summer
Within that month.
this was in like October, and then in June they were playing main stage on Warped, so it was like
Yeah.
a huge growth.
But
So-
I mean, we've interviewed
But
some big
they'll
bands
probably
though.
that's gonna be one of the pictures where I'm just like,
Yeah.
when they get all big and famous, like, look, I met them.
I mean, but we have
Profile
interviewed.
pic.
Right. But we have interviewed some big bands. Like we just interviewed Mayday Parade, and they're
Yeah.
pretty up there. We've done like Yellow Card and Newfound Glory, and a lot of like more like pop punk or pop rock. Trying to think if there was any other big ones. Taking Back Sunday was pretty big.
Actually, now of course I can't remember what their name is.
It was pretty
What
cool
is-
interviewing them.
You guys gotta help me. What was the band that went to Karma Cafe? That was at Karma Cafe, not the one in Akron, not the one in Canton. And they were like
The Hookah Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the band that had, like, just got signed to a major label. Red Sky Rising, I think was their name.
Do you know what record label?
I don't, but they're from here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're from Akron. And I had played in front of them, like, a long time ago. And the night they came into the hookah bar, we were playing that night. And then they were like, oh, you guys are really good. And then my dad comes over, he's like, do you know who that is? I'm like, no. And he's like, that's Red Sun Rising. They just got signed to, like, a major record label, like, yesterday. And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That is cool. Wow.
No, it's interesting, the weird things, like, I met, Dan Arbach's babysitter once at a show, and then I
Interesting.
was talking about how I like the Black Keys. She's like, oh, I used to babysit him. Like, I went to his shows when he was a little kid, and it was just him and Pat, and they played shows together. And I was like, that's really cool.
That is cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see if any of them go like really, really big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. There are some like that were already big, and we just kind
Yeah.
of were like starstruck, like, oh my gosh, you guys are interviewing them.
Right,
And
right,
then
right.
I think that of all the bands that we've interviewed, Paris is going to be like the one where I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
gonna make it. But
look, I
the
know
cool
them.
thing is that we interviewed them when they were still very small and not a lot of people knew them, and I'm glad that we got to do that because it wasn't pressured or anything, you know.
Yeah.
It felt very normal and natural, and they were really nice, and you know, seemed like, you know, they were very normal, of course, but you know, they didn't act like they were these big superstars like
Yeah.
they are soon to become.
That's always been my biggest fear when interviewing a band. Is
Oh
like,
yeah.
they're just gonna be like total dicks when they like are trying to ask them questions.
That's
Totally.
what we are, right?
Of course.
To each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
basically.
You should hear practice. It's
I
pretty
know,
awful.
I know no one meaner than my family and the people in my band to me.
Mhm.
Like,
I'm sorry. I'm
But they
pretty
can be.
mean.
Yeah,
But
you're
they're
pretty
they're
mean.
allowed to be
So
like
no,
that too.
I mean to Jordan.
it's
Oh
like,
yeah, you
I
are
yell
mean
at
to
her a
me.
lot.
it's like brotherly love. Like,
Yeah.
Of course.
The way it
Tough
works is
love.
like someone's mean, and then the person who's mean to smiles and like is mean back. So.
like
Yeah.
Thomas flips off everyone. Like, he doesn't
Ever.
wave, he just flips you off. We'll walk into
not
practice and
people I
he'll
don't know.
be he'll be like carrying his things, and I'm like, hey Thomas, what's up? And he'll just flip me off and smile, and I'm like, yeah, nice to see you too. But like, it's what it
Good
is.
talk.
Just
Good
that.
talk. Good talk. That's cool.
It's just how it is.
But we'll try to get some more interviews, you know, to some bigger bands. But hey, I mean, you guys might be superstars in however many years, and we could be like, oh yeah, remember when we interviewed the Scenic Route? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll give you our autograph.
Yeah, but I think it's funny you guys saying like you worry about going into things and people acting like jerks because they're bigger. Because I meet bands that are like at a lower success level than our band is, and they're like, yeah, my band's pretty big. We played like 2 shows this month, and I was like, okay.
2 shows.
I'm like, okay, you go do that. I'm gonna be over here with my band.
Actually, if we were to meet anyone who is like mean or like disrespectful, we've had a few like tour managers that have been
Yeah,
kind
there
of
have been some tour
iffy.
managers
Like
that
one,
are very,
we
like-
interviewed the band. Well, I guess I shouldn't say the band, but she goes by Lights. She's Canadian,
Actually, yeah, no, I know her. I know who you're talking about.
and her tour manager was just a, you know,
Really?
nasty, and he just wasn't very cooperative, and I was like texting him every.
Smack your mic.
We were
so upset.
I was texting him like, you know, everything that was setting up, and he kind of had like an attitude about, you know, Jenna doing it with me, because I mean, like, she's my co-host and we do it together, and
Yeah.
I kind of had to make that, you know, a thing, and then we actually had a friend with us that was just with us and just wanted to kind of just be in the background, and he was just really mean about it and whatever. But luckily, when we went on her tour bus, she was the nicest person I think we've ever interviewed. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
By far
we've-
the nicest.
We've dealt with some nasty touring bands before. I can't remember / I won't say any names specifically because that's just rude.
Right.
But there's this place in Canton called the Oracle, and they have
I've been there.
Yeah, they have this awesome green room. Have you guys ever seen the green room there?
No.
It's basically like a hotel room in a nice hotel.
Oh,
like, it's
wow.
a big nice couch and a big flat screen TV and a giant thing of water and like a full functioning bathroom with a shower and everything.
Oh wow.
It's like really nice. And we played some headliner shows there, so, you know, the rule is you're the headliner, you get in the thing. But it's not necessarily like, if you're the headliner, you could still let the other bands come in.
Right.
But we've had shows there where we've had these bands that like nobody had heard of. They brought in nobody, sold no tickets, and they're just like wouldn't come out to listen to anybody else. Just sat in the green room the whole night. Came out for that set. did their set, left, and like, same thing. We've had the same thing at the Empire Concert Club. I remember one time where they had a band come in and they have a green room, and then they were like, yeah, no one's allowed in the green room. This is for the touring band. I'm like, I play here like all the time. I'm pretty sure I'm at a higher level than you guys are. Like, I don't know. It's just
It's not a higher level. It's just
no,
more
not a
of
higher level. It's just
hey,
like
we're all here for the same purpose.
Yeah,
Let's
we're-
all get to know each other.
we're all here to play music and have fun. Don't make it some big mean
Competition.
Thing. Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
I feel like we also definitely get that because we're younger.
Yeah, that's
There's definitely some ageism, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
that's true.
We got yelled at the other day. We were at the Agora, and they're very strict there, and we
Oh,
were
yeah, we
backstage.
did get
We
yelled
got lost
at.
backstage, and like they were just doing their jobs. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like it wasn't their fault, but they did. Like they were asking us, like, "How old are you guys? You guys can't be back here unless you're 21." And I'm just like, "I'm 21. Like,
Yeah, it's
just
like
don't hurt me."
yeah.
But
They were kind of.
they were just doing their jobs, you know what I mean? Like, they have an order and they have to follow it.
But this was like the people that actually worked for the Agora. The whole like everyone who was like there for like the show, who were working for the show. They were nice.
To get back in, and it said no re-entry. And
Yeah.
we were just like, okay, well, we kind of don't want to like carry like our camera stuff around.
Yeah,
with
because we
us.
interviewed a band, and then which went fine, and then afterwards we kind of just got lost trying to get back to where we were supposed to be. So because they were like, oh, you could just leave.
I can't remember the last time I was at the Agora. That was a long time ago.
It's a nice venue.
Yeah, it
I
is.
really like it.
Yeah.
Super pretty. I feel like I'm like watching a play. Except then there's a
Yeah.
rock band on stage.
There you go. All right. I'm ready for some more. We'll take a music break here. Sounds good. We're gonna be playing some Paramore because, just because, because they're the best. Yeah, and we'll be back in just a bit. Go. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
Shredding the acoustic guitar.
I know, shredding. So the last two songs we just played was Paramore with Misery Business and A Hailstorm with I Miss the Misery. I like how we did two songs with misery in it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
We're a miserable show.
Yeah, we really are.
Fantastic book by Stephen King.
It is.
There you go.
Anything by Stephen King's fantastic.
That's a good point.
Let me fix my mic. There we go. Cool. All right, we're still here with Scenic Route. We have about 40 more minutes, so let's use it wisely.
No.
Okay.
No.
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 Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, let's see. What should we ask next?
Did anyone tweet?
You know what?
I don't know. We've got a couple. A lot of Japanese people are like favoriting stuff about you, so I'm assuming they like you.
Thanks, Japanese people.
Why did you pick, what was, hold on.
The girl is gone.
Yeah, why'd you pick The Girl Is Gone as your first single off that album, of your newest album? And have you thought of a name yet for that album? Because I know it was not named yet. Getting into the juicy gossip.
It might have a name.
Oh, okay.
We have a song called Drama Queen, and that might be the title track. But we're not 100%.
You heard it first.
Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. We're not 100% sure if that's what it's going to be, but that's kind of what we're leaning towards, because we have like album art ideas based off of that. That Girl's Gone, we actually kind of have two singles that are recorded. We have That Girl's Gone and we have Miss Crandall.
Mm-hmm.
And That Girl's Gone, the reason we released it as our single actually is because it's this Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're recording a video for it actually, like a music video.
Ooh,
Oh,
fun.
very cool.
We are working with a director in Canton, and then we were like, oh well, we gotta pick a song to do for this, and we think That Girl's Gone is a really strong song. It's gonna be off our new album. And it's like a crowd favorite, so why not?
Sweet.
Very
What's the
cool.
video going to be about?
Probably a girl leaving in some sort of
Probably.
way. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't sure how music videos work. Like, does the director normally like tell you what to do, or like, or is it kind of like you guys decide?
It's a mix. It's a collaboration thing, really. I've only done one other music video with the band, and that was with we had kind of a run of the Scenic Route that we had the same members for 2 years. and that was before I met these guys. And we had a song named Rally, which is on our first CD, which we did a music video for.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a collaboration. Like, we met with a guy a couple times, and he had an idea, and then we worked on it. And it's not nearly as glamorous as people think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was I don't know why I didn't think about this, but half of it was us walking around outside, like, on the streets,
Mm-hmm.
and I wore heels, because I thought that would be a good idea. I walked, I think, 4 miles that day, total,
Oh,
getting
my
the
God.
shots over and over again, and by the end of the day, the place that we were shooting at, was actually a friend's house who had a pool, so at the end of the shoot, when we were finally done, like, when we cut, I put on a bathing suit so fast, and just got in, and I'm like, everything hurts, and this is great.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, but it's a little more of a collaboration thing. Now, obviously, there can be people that are like, I want you guys to do this, and as long as it's not like, we're not like, oh, that's super awful, we're not going to do that, then yeah, well, because I, as an artist, enjoy other artists working with us, doing their kinds of things. I love having graphic designers or just artists do stuff with our band's logos and things like that. I think that kind of stuff's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I just, yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
All right. So, if you had to choose, so your last album was called Epic, right?
Yes.
If you had to choose a song off that album that kind of like reflects the direction you think you're gonna go in, what song would that be?
I'd say Class 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
That was the first one I thought of, too. So,
Class
yeah,
5?
Class 5.
Cool.
That's like
Classic.
our big one right now that, like, when you leave, you think of that song usually.
That's the one that gets stuck in everyone's head.
Yeah.
Really?
Is Class 5. Actually, I had a friend in high school that came and saw the back when I was in high school that would come and see the band like fairly regularly. And his desk in one of our classes was like 2 rows behind mine, and I would sometimes hear him singing Class 5, and it was so weird to hear somebody else singing my song. He'd just be sitting there like, which you guys don't know, but that's the chorus, and I'd be like, are you singing Class 5? And he's like, yeah, it gets stuck in my head all the time. I'm like, yes, I did my job right.
That's cool.
We can end on that because we have it on the
The system.
in the system.
Yeah, we played a couple of your songs. I just don't know all the names yet, but
Mm-hmm.
we like what we hear. It's definitely a different sound. It's not like the everyday like rock music.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the... It's not the point, like, we weren't like, we have to be different. It wasn't like that, but we,
We
I don't
wanna
know.
be, Like,
we all liked
Different
different...
backgrounds.
Yeah, different
We all
backgrounds, different walks of
make it
life, and
work.
we kind of mush it together. Ow. I just hit my hand on the table for the people listening.
So is it like hard to write songs, or like where do you get like your inspiration when like you write a song?
It's hard to finish a song.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard to finish a song.
Interesting.
Writing a song's really easy. Finishing is the hard part.
That's what she said.
I was thinking the same thing.
yeah, I just don't want to
You're
say
welcome.
Anyways, now that everyone's a little more uncomfortable than they were, I at least try to write. I hate when people say this, but music really is like my therapy. Whenever I'm upset about something, I find myself writing a song about it. And a lot of our songs are just based off of things that are happening to me or to members of the band or to people I know and things like that. We try to write about universal experiences. But yeah, I like people to be able to connect to my music. Like, I don't want to write some song that no other person could possibly understand or connect with. I want people to be like, that's what she was feeling at the time when she wrote that, and I felt that too, and I respect that.
Are you the only one who writes the music, or is it like kind of a communal
it's
thing?
mainly me and my father, but we're trying to get like more people. Like he's been in bands way before we had him in the band,
Mm-hmm.
and he has like a full album of his own stuff.
Cool.
So and he's a very good songwriter. I don't know if you write. I'm pointing to Laura.
If I write a song, I never finish it,
Mhm.
and it's typically about food. So
I write songs to my dog all the time, so that's fine.
yeah, I'll take songs that are already written and change the lyrics.
Oh yeah, that's every second
about
of my life.
my
yeah.
dog or food
Yeah.
or people that I'm with.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
No, same.
yeah, that's the extent of my songwriting abilities.
I don't know. When we were
I'd love to hear a
tracking-
song about food.
When we were tracking That Girl Is Gone, they were kind of making up a little rap verse for it, and it never actually made it on the track.
Ah,
but
too bad.
It's pretty legit.
It wasn't about food or
Yeah, it was pretty
Her
decent actually.
Maybe I should just be a rapper. Do you guys need me to like rap for your songs?
maybe.
We actually had a band.
To the sound.
We had a band come in, and one of the, I think it was like the bassist? He like was, they were joking with him. Oh, the drummer. Okay, we were messing with him about like, that he like raps and stuff like that. And now he's like a rapper.
Wow.
Yeah, he I don't know if that band is still a thing.
I don't think so. I don't think they're a
he
band
raps
anymore.
now, so he's like a hip hop guy.
Actually,
Really?
we're talking about bringing in. There's some good rappers like in the music scene, the local music scene.
Oh yeah.
And there's a guy specifically that we're talking about working with and having him come in for the album and like put a verse. Actually, it's That Girl Is Gone is the song we're talking about.
Oh, to like redo the song with a.
Yeah, just adding in a verse.
Is he
into it.
rapping my lyrics? Because those lyrics were dope.
I don't know if he's that. I wrote the second half of that verse.
You did.
Yeah.
He should rap that.
I don't know if he would want to.
He
Or
might
he'll,
want to.
He'll probably want to do his own.
No, because I actually, I adore hip hop and rap.
Mhm.
Like,
Me too.
rock music and rap music are my two favorite genres. So, yeah, when we were talking about stuff, we're like, let's get some rappers, and I was like, yes, that'd be great. Can we do a whole hip hop album? That'd be great.
Oh, that would be different.
That would be
That would be
cool.
different.
Hip hop music's just so hype. That could be like a good way to and like that's the one thing I've noticed a lot with rock bands is they're putting rap in there. They're like incorporating it somehow. Like, Blink-182 did it in a song.
Fall Out Boy's been doing it.
Fall Out Boy. They just like released a rock rap album or something like that. Whole
Really?
remix
Oh,
album.
yeah.
So I thought it was really interesting. 'cause-
Country music's even doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Of all
kind
the
of scary.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's some country
Unfortunately.
music that's been mixed with trap. Like,
Yeah. I can't remember what song it is, probably because I don't like it enough to ever hear the whole song. But there is some country song that's kind of a hit right now that I've like heard on the radio or like it's playing at places. And it literally is a guy talking for the verses, not rapping. He's just kind of talking. He's like, one day me and my girl went down to my truck.
Oh god.
And then we drank a beer. And then there's like the chorus. And the chorus is okay, but I'm like listening to the verses and I'm just like,
I know.
what
it's-
is this?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Oh
I've
my
heard that
gosh.
one. My roommates are really into country, so I've heard like.
Sorry,
I'm
roommates.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he
I
doesn't.
can't do country.
Yeah, neither
can't
can I.
either.
I
I'm
like
glad.
That
country.
doesn't stop them.
I like
I
old
like
country.
some country. Yeah, I don't
I like Taylor Swift.
So I don't
She's
think she's
not
even
really
country,
country.
anymore.
She's not country
That's like
anymore.
that's as like close as I'll get. T
I
Swift.
I like
What about
some
I
Cassidy?
love T-Swift.
country
I like
songs,
Cassidy Pope.
I like-
but I'm not necessarily a huge fan of like country in general.
I like George Strait. And like
I couldn't even tell you
I
who
like
that
Carrie
is.
Underwood. She's got a pretty
Yeah,
voice.
no, I like Carrie
I
Underwood.
voted for her on American Idol.
So did
you know,
I.
Got a rep.
Yep.
it is because of you.
Yeah,
that she is where
That's
she is
what
today.
I tell people. Like I literally am convinced that it was me.
Did she send you a thank you letter yet?
No.
You should.
How rude.
You should like
Sue
write to
her.
her and be
Been
like,
waiting,
"I'm
like,
the reason
7
That
you
fame
years.
has
were
gone
here."
to her
That
head.
actually would be hysterical if you wrote her a letter and be like, I'm still
Yeah,
waiting
you're
for my
welcome
thank you
my
note for
votes. It
voting
was
for you.
every week.
See, you guys say that, but I'm sure that's happened before.
Oh,
Like,
I
I've met
bet you
some-
it
I've met
has.
some super crazy people at gigs before. Like, I'm sure that's happened.
Oh
There
man.
are some psychos out there.
For sure. For
So
sure.
true.
Yeah, something, unfortunately, you have to get used to really fast. And that's the one thing I like about being in, like, a band and not just a solo artist,
Mhm.
is you have some weird, creepy dudes come up and hit on you sometimes. And you're just like,
you get your
alright,
bandmates back
you're
there.
like 85 and kind of drunk right now. Let's just
Yeah.
take a couple steps
You
back.
show up with Thomas. For those who can't see, Thomas is our drummer. He's probably the biggest dude in the band.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Most
They're-
likely.
Yeah, you know, it's
He's
kind
a-
of close
he-
between
he's a
you
bit
and
of a
Van and
brick
me.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our bodyguard.
Yeah.
Had somebody try to sell me wine at the gig once.
Really?
Did you buy
Yeah.
it?
No.
I remember that one time
Darn.
you came over to me and you had a blue drink, and then
Yeah, you had me try that.
yeah, and then it was, and he took a drink and he was like, "This is all liquor," and then he said, "What is this?" And she said, "I don't know, some guy just bought it for me."
Perks of being in a band: you never have to
Yeah,
pay
because
for your own drinks.
your ring was covered. She's engaged for people that can't see.
I actually
Oh,
surprisingly,
congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, surprisingly, now that I'm engaged, more people are buying me drinks. It's like
It's
they
a
want
want
what
you
they
can't
can't
have.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
They think
Interesting.
they'll be the one that, you know, maybe I won't be engaged anymore.
Yeah, the one that's gonna nuts.
Thomas is a hunk of man.
He is a hunk.
Thank you.
Tom, if you're listening,
Not that
hi. Yeah, not this Tom.
I-
You are a hunk too.
I appreciate that.
All right. Well, I'm ready for another song from you guys.
Me too.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
That was a joke. Okay. Well, speaking of that girl is gone, here it is.
Cool.
That was the
Alrighty.
intro.
Here you go.
Here we go.
You're welcome.
Thomas has got his beat.
So much work, man.
Counter off.
Thanks.
That's the extent of my beatboxing
One.
skills.
2.
Frustration, aggravation with the situation that you're falling into. You say you love her, always thinking of her. Wait till you find out what she's gonna do. You say she's perfect, you say she's worth it, but she ain't happy playing house with you. The look in your eyes when you realize she's not gonna make your dreams come true. That girl is going, going, going. That girl is going. Well, there she goes. There she goes. There she goes. She's gone. Everyone but you can see there's some place she'd rather be. She's gone. And I'm stuck here breaking the news, but there's nothing left that you can do. She's going, 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 going. That girl is gone. Frustration, aggravation. This is how this is going down. You always put yourself out there. She's always letting you down, and you're a braver than I will ever be. So baby, let's face reality. Oh. That girl is going, going, going. That girl is going. Well, there she goes. There she goes. There she goes. She's gone. Everyone but you can see there's some place she'd rather be. She's gone. And I'm stuck here breaking the news, but there's nothing left that you can do. She's going, 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 going. That girl is gone. Normally there's a guitar solo here.
That's my attempt at it.
That girl is going, going, going. That girl is going. Well, there she goes. There she goes. There she goes. She's gone.
Woo!
Very nice. I like that song.
And so did I. I think it's such a good song.
Thanks.
I could definitely tell from hearing that song to your last album, Epic, that it. I mean, I really like that album, but that I can see like the improvement, and you guys are improving as a band, and yeah. Your sound's getting even better. So.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. We
All
try.
right. Cool. All right, let me. Alrighty, everything's back to normal now.
So I just got a text message. Do you know how we were talking about the fashion school earlier?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess it's Carnaby Street, right?
Yeah, the little shop.
Yeah. I just got a text.
I've been in there.
and
It's adorable.
They're playing the radio station right now.
Oh my god.
Hey!
So hi,
Shout
everybody.
out! Okay, a few years ago, I went in there because I had a gig, and we wear like colors
Mhm.
to gigs.
Color coordination.
Yeah, my
It's important.
shirt I was going to wear got ruined on the way up, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. So we were up in Kent, and I found that store.
It's really cool.
And bought a really adorable little pink purple blouse, and it's still one of my favorite shirts. So shout out to you guys. You guys make some great stuff. It's held together like great.
They make
Sweet.
10 out of 10.
they
10 out of
make
10.
these necklaces that I guess
haven't
they're
been there
lunar
in forever.
necklaces, and you can look up it's like a photo image of the moon the day that like you were born or you had an anniversary, and you can get the image of the moon put onto a necklace, and it glows in the dark.
That's adorable.
That's
cheesy, and I
awesome.
love it.
Sweet.
It's so great.
If you're there,
We
you
should all get matching ones.
We need to all get matching ones. Wait, what?
That will be the new
Matching
symbol
ones
of
for
your
what?
album.
For what?
The day
Like,
that our album drops.
The day that our
Yeah,
album
that'd be
drops.
awesome.
There you
Glow in the
go.
dark. Photo shoot with the glow in the dark.
That would be
Pretty
sweet. That would
Or
be
like
so
one
cool.
of those things where people dress up in the suits that light up and then they turn all the lights off so they look like stick figures or whatever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
I was
awesome.
gonna
I've
say
actually
the
dressed up as one of
Illuminati,
those
but that's
before.
a
That's
completely
awesome.
wrong thing.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
They're all
ones of
glow
those is a
sticks.
video of like a toddler doing that, and he's falling everywhere. So it's just a little stick figure like shaking around.
That's hysterical. Huh, cool. All right. Well, I'm going to take a little music break, and then we'll come back, and you guys have to read another one of these.
Ooh, I'll do
So
it.
sweet. Okay, you'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be ready. Yeah, so we'll be back in a little bit. And shout out to, what's the store called?
Carnaby
Carnaby
Street.
Street.
Shout
Hi,
out.
Eliza.
Go you.
There you go. All right, we'll be back.
If you would like to keep up with all things Black Squirrel Radio, check out our social media pages. Follow at BSR Kent on Twitter. Like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Black Squirrel Radio. And at BSR Kent on Instagram. We always love a like, comment, or a retweet.
Woo.
Beautiful.
Very nice. He
Next.
traveled all the way from England.
The BSR selfie moment is back this semester. When you're tuning in to your favorite BSR show, like right now, snap a selfie and post it on
Oh, that turned Australian.
post it on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram with the hashtag BRSelfie. And we'll share it on our social media accounts. You'll be famous. Duck faces all allowed.
I can't keep one accent.
But not encouraged.
Yeah, she'll finish it. Close enough.
This semester, Black Squirrel Radio is working with the House of Blues in Cleveland. At this iconic venue in Cleveland, you can see August Burns Red, Newfound Glory, Yellow Card, and Time Flies. Make sure to keep it locked on BlackSquirrelRadio.com for the opportunity to snag free tickets to some sweet shows.
That was good.
That's
It was
very
good.
convincing.
I forget he has family in the South. I forgot. That's why.
Well, that was entertaining.
You're welcome.
All right. So you want to ask your last question? This is like her favorite question to just ask. It's the most random.
Final question.
Right, exactly.
Alright. Just remember, I judge people on the way they answer this.
Uh-oh.
That's
If you were trapped inside of a Cheez-It and you couldn't eat your way out, what would you do?
If I was
Can we take another music break and come back to this?
a Cheez-It, like a
Cheez-It,
cracker?
like the square, delicious cheese
So I
cracker.
assume.
Do we
Okay.
have a cell phone?
No, you
Yeah.
can't get out of the Cheez-It. That's
No,
the
wait.
one thing.
No,
like,
you can have whatever you want.
You
Right?
can have whatever you want
You can
in
have
the
a cell
Cheez-It,
phone.
but you just can't get out of it. I
Okay,
thought he was
I-
going for I'm gonna call for help. Can't do
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Wait,
no.
okay, I have a question. Are we stuck in a giant Cheez-It? Like, we're normal size and the Cheez-It is giant? Or are we, like, microscopic?
That's up to you.
And
This
we
is
got
your
big-
Cheez-It world.
How big am
Okay.
I in comparison to the Cheez-It? Is it the same thing? Like
It's
it
up
can,
to
oh,
you.
wow.
You
Well,
could
if
be
we're
squished or
inside
you
of
could
it-
be like roomy. You know, you're Cheez-It.
I'll be.
How would you like to live in the Cheez-It?
I would build a new colony and, kind of become president of said land and hopefully make lots of money and other sorts of treasures.
Okay, as cheesy as this is gonna sound, I didn't even. Wow. Okay.
No
I didn't
pun
even-
intended.
No pun intended.
All right.
I'm kind of a hopeless romantic, so I'd be like, I wish I was there with someone I loved, and we could build a little house inside of the Cheez-It on our little Cheez-It farm, like near a Cheez-It beach, and then we
Right.
could live there forever.
That's awesome.
Cheez-It Beach. I like that idea.
Cheez-It waves.
All right.
Cheez-It waves.
I hate to make it go
You wanna
fast
kick
because
us out?
Well, no. We only have like less than 10 minutes left, and I want you to play another song. So, do you guys have your answer, or do you want to?
Yeah, so I am extremely antisocial. So if I was stuck in a Cheez-It, then I guess I would just want a TV and Netflix and just watch TV.
That's a
all
great
day.
answer.
You
Netflix
could get
and
all the
Cheez-It.
Cheez-It TV.
And
Yeah.
then I could just like eat my couch.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
absolutely.
I just can't eat my way out.
No,
Right.
you
Which
can eat
is-
as much of the Cheez-It as you want, though.
Yeah.
Oh, well
exactly.
It's like nothing but Cheez-Its in this
Then,
world.
Mhm.
I'd want like that ranch powder.
Ooh, yummy.
Sprinkle on it.
You got it. It's your
All right,
world.
we're made
This
in
sounds
the
like a
shade.
preferable world.
That's
Mhm.
where. That's what I'll do.
Surprisingly.
I know.
All right, last.
The internet, a bed, a nice view.
All right,
It'd be
I like
good,
it.
just
I like that.
Take your own little chunk of paradise. Imagine whatever that is. Getting your thoughts.
And
Yeah, about
Cheez-It
2
form.
seconds. Yeah, those things all inside the Cheez-It.
Sweet.
Very good
I like those
Cheez-It
answers. Very good. Very good. All right, and for your last song,
Barely breathing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Gosh.
Sorry.
That just happened.
Dude, get your thing.
I am getting my thing.
Do your thing, honey.
Do your thing, honey. Ain't no other man.
You be you.
You be you. You always walk away when things are getting heavy. Well, you always run
barely breathing, hardly seeing who you are, can't take a breath, barely breathing, suffocating in a frozen wasteland, barely breathing, hardly seeing who you are, can't take a breath.
That's very good.
Yay.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was
I like
that
the
was
change
jam.
in vocals.
That was a jam.
Like high to low, or I don't know if it's high. It's all high. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it was different.
I
Yeah.
understand what you mean.
Thank you.
So, unfortunately, we have to end it there. But thank you guys so much for coming on our
that was
show.
fun.
It was such a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
You guys are so amazing. And check them out again at the Rock Bar. That's their next show this Friday. It's going to be a good one. Also, go on their Facebook page, which is TS.
It's the
Run-
Scenic Route.
Just the Scenic Route.
Like them, support local music.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. And you can see all the rest of their shows on there. We are the Alternative Study Break. And any last words you guys like to say?
Hi, Mom.
There you go.
And Aunt
Any on
Kathleen.
that poster.
Yeah. There you go. We'll see you guys next time, and have a good weekend, I guess, even though it's the middle of the week.
Happy Hump Day!